Thank you for coming back to Kingship Podcast. I am your host, Jean-Louis Verdue. Kingship Podcast is, as I've mentioned previously in the previous videos, that we are here to help boys, guys become men. Men that society, their families, this country can rely and depend on. That's what Kingship Podcast is all about, right? We will take kingly characters, and what we'll do with those, we'll deploy them, we'll talk about them, right, and see if we can pass them on into guys and boys of today, so they themselves can exhibit kingly characters. Do you understand? That's the mission. That's what we're all about. We thank you so very much for coming back to Kingship Podcast. If this is your first time here, again, my name is Jean-Louis Verdue. This is what I do. To communicate, to talk, advise, share with you on how to be better men. Men that aren't in competition with women, but instead men that will promote these women, men that will support, protect, provide for these women. You understand? And so that's what Kingship Podcast is all about. Now, today's topic is a little bit against the grain, which I actually love, and I enjoy those type of topics, those type of conversations, because I don't like when society pushes certain things onto men and expects us to behave, to adapt these things and behave according to those philosophies. I totally disagree. So today we are going to talk about, I'm sure you've heard it, that most men are looking for a submissive woman. Most men are looking for an obedient female. Here's the thing. It isn't true, first of all. Not all men are looking for a submissive, obedient woman. Let's clear that. Let's get that out of the way. That's not true. But for the rest of the men who think that a submissive, obedient woman is a good woman, is what he actually needs, I'm here to scratch all that. I'm here to show you that it isn't true, that it is absolutely false. It's wrong that you should try to do such a thing. You understand? You shouldn't go for a submissive, obedient woman. Let me tell you why. If we were to look at the definition of the words, submissive, someone who's simply go based on what you say when you say it. Now, this may sound great. It may sound awesome, right? But you don't want that. Why? Well, you're looking for a partner in a female. You need a partner. You don't need a servant or a slave when you're looking for companionship. We need to make sure we understand what we're discussing here. Companionship is what we're talking about here. Whether it is girlfriend, boyfriend, whether we're talking about fiancés, whether we're talking about marriage, husband and wife, when it comes to those things, it's partnership, companionship, not servantship, if that's a word. Probably not, but it doesn't matter. We don't want that, right? We're looking for companionship, togetherness, relationship. And so you don't want someone who you say jump and ask you how high. No, you want someone that will bounce ideas back to you. You want someone that when you are on your bull and you are talking about stuff that makes no sense, you want someone to call you out on it. You want someone to help you grow whatever ideas and things that you have for the family, pushing the family forward. You don't want a yes sir person. No, right? You want someone that you can bounce ideas off of. That's the type of person you're looking for. And so you don't want someone who will submit to your authority, right? Because here's the thing. A lot of you may not admit to this, and you know it's true. Some women, we call them gold diggers. You know, a gold digger will be submissive and obedient to you so long that she sees that she can take that pot of gold from you. So long that she can obtain that she's looking for, that material gain, she will continue to be submissive to you. Yeah, So if that's the type of female you're looking for out there, hey, go for it. But if this is not what you need as a man, which you don't, so what should you go for? Right? We'll talk about that in a bit, right? But that's the question. Should you go for a submissive female? The answer is absolutely not. You should not. Because a submissive person will only do what is asked. You understand? That's about it. But a respectful person and loving, that's different entirely. Someone who respects you has what we call reverence for you. That person clearly admires you. Yeah. Admiration, that is a synonym for the word respect, believe it or not. So you need a woman. It's funny. Most men who are looking for a submissive female actually looking for admiration from that female, but yet they don't understand they're looking for it in the wrong place, in the wrong person. A submissive person does not admire you. A submissive person is afraid of you, or better yet, have ulterior motives, looking for something completely different other than relationship, other than companionship. That's when you have a submissive person. But someone who respects you, reverences you, that person admires you. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need a woman that respects you. You need a respectful and loving woman, because when she respects you, she not only listens to the ideas you have, but when you are wrong, let's face the truth, fellas, you can't be right all the time. No one is. When you are wrong, rather than say, okay, go with it, and crashes the relationship, the family, she tells you, nah, honey, that doesn't sound right. Wait, so when we spend this amount of money and then this is going to put us in a hole, that sounds kind of stupid, don't you think? Right? She calls you out on it. You need someone who respects you enough to do that for you. You want someone who respects you enough when she goes out there in the world, that she doesn't engage in certain things that will bash your name, your family name, because she respects you too much. Respect, guess what? It comes from the admiration of someone, character, personality, and so on. So truly what you are looking for out there, you're looking for a respectful, loving woman. Because guess what? When a woman respects and loves you, fellas, trust me, when a woman loves you, the things she will do, you yourself cannot even imagine it. When a woman respects you, whoo, fellas, listen to me. You feel like a king, as you should feel. Because you respect her, she respects you, and she loves you. Listen, don't go for the submissive, obedient female. In fact, stay away from that. You don't need a yes, sir, servant. And women, if you're watching this, don't give that to any men. Don't be submissive to a man. You don't need any master. You need a companion, a boyfriend, a fiance, a husband. That's what you need, ladies. Not a master, not a boss. All right? Again, to recap, fellas, you've been looking at it the wrong way. Not all of you, but those of you who are looking for an obedient, submissive female, you were looking at it the wrong way. You need a respectful and loving woman. That's what you're looking for. Right? So let's go for that. And if you were to meet a woman that you actually care for, that you truly, truly, truly care for, but she's more of that submissive, obedient female, that's fine. You can actually help promote her, help foster that respectful, loving, that strong character into her. You can. As a matter of fact, that is a definition of a man, a father, husband. All of those definitions, if you look them up, it's almost closely related. You are the one to promote, you are the one to foster, you're the one to protect and provide. So, that's all I have for you guys today. Now, if you guys like this channel, you like the content that is coming to you, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can get every every episode that comes your way on this channel. Again, I'm your host, Jean-Louis Verdu. You are watching Kingship Podcast.